Hi, welcome. Today I am going to explain about the film Lust Stories 2. Spoilers ahead, watch out fully. Designed to be together the topic of discussion between the families of Arjun, Ongod Bedi, and Veda, Mrunal Thakur, at their meeting to plan their marriages, their common interests and pastimes. A great match, according to both sets of parents, since the couple has a lot of similar interests and activities. The pious, widowed grandmother of Veda enters the room and asks breezily if the pair has had any sex yet. Arjun and Veda feel ashamed as the other elders look astonished. Neena Gupta's character, Veda's grandmother Kamli, is adamant on the value of physical closeness in a relationship since she thinks interests and hobbies can change over time. Later that evening, she confides in Veda about her relationship with her own husband, Veda's grandfather, which was built on a foundation of lust and the capacity to satiate one another in bed. Taking cues from this, Veda and Arjun develop a close relationship and frequently book private hotel rooms for sexual activity. Veda admits to her grandmother that she doesn't feel completely pleased even if she enjoys the experience. Veda's grandmother chastises Veda's parents Mohini, Kanupriya Pandit, and Mohan, Hemant Kaur, for letting the spark die in their own relationship and passing it on to their daughter. When Veda and Arjun visit her grandma one afternoon, they joyfully declare that they have finally figured out how to make the other person in bed feel satisfied. To her delight, Veda's grandmother extends her heartfelt blessings for their nuptials. She even offers to prepare her room so they can use it as a honeymoon suite on their wedding night. The reflector graphic artist Ishita, Tilatama Shum, who is single, is in her early 40s. She has migraines all the time. During the day, Seema, Amruta Subhash, her maid, comes to clean her flat. Ishita enters Seema's bedroom one afternoon as she is having sex with her husband Kamal, Shrikant Yadav. Ishita ducks behind the couple as they finish and head out, too shocked to confront them. Even though Ishita knows this happens every day, she is unable to stop it. When she watches them have sex, she also realizes she's turned on. Under the guise of visiting an acupuncturist for her migraines, she leaves her office every day at 3 p.m. and begins surreptitiously hiding in her apartment to spy on them via a mirror the following day. When Seema notices Ishita in the same mirror one day, she knows someone is watching her. She can't confront Ishita for fear of getting fired, but she's also happy to have someone observe her, so she just keeps acting like nothing happened. Ishita unintentionally knocks something over one afternoon, causing a disturbance and driving Seema to approach her. Seema gets fired when the two accuse one another. As word of the altercation spreads, she finds it difficult to find a new employment, and Ishita is unable to hire a new maid. Seema gets into fights with Kamal outside their small one-room apartment at night, and she gets angry with her daughter for talking to her boyfriend. At first, Kamal is upset with Seema for yelling at her for petty reasons in public at strange hours of the night. Their dispute then turned into her knowingly permitting Ishita to invade their privacy, but they end up getting along when Kamal realizes that she did it on purpose to turn him on. A few weeks later, Ishita and Seema cross paths at the grocery store. They both ask how the other is doing, and Seema wants to know if she can return to her job. Concurring, Ishita gives the keys to her flat. Ishita sneaks back into her flat the following day at 3 p.m., suggesting a return to the previous routines. Have sex with the ex driving his old automobile. Vijay Varma, the successful CEO of a company, had an accident. He is married to Anita, Mukti Mohan, with whom he has a tense relationship. He was trying to avoid hitting a cyclist when he crashed into a tree, distracted by a video chat he was having with his lover Nisha, Jennifer Piccianato. He asks the cyclist for assistance as he can't start his car or use his phone, and they head to a nearby settlement. There's no phone coverage, so he begs a reluctant mechanic to work on his automobile. He walks into a coffee shop and hears a song he knows playing in the background. If you like this recap, give one like and comment, "I love lust stories." He pursues the music and discovers Shanti, Tamannaah Bhatia, a woman dancing in a community hall while wearing a red saree. She refuses to be who he believes her to be and begs him to go when he tries to approach her. He's pleased when a policeman shows up and calls her by the name he named her. They were married once, but 10 years ago, she vanished, as is discovered inside her home. She wants him to go, but he is happy to see her again. They talk about their past and his inappropriate behavior towards her during those conversations. She requests him to leave several times, but he won't go. They talk about what happened before she vanished, and she thinks their buddy Anu was involved. Vijay discloses that he wed Anu, had kids with her, and rose to the position of CEO at the business owned by Anu's father. Shanti becomes enraged by this, believing Anu planned her kidnapping so she could wed Vijay. After having sex and lying to each other, Shanti talks about the pregnancy test she took prior to going missing. According to Vijay's statement, he organized Anu's marriage and used his influence over her. While Anu was at Shanti's place for a celebration, she had noticed the pregnancy test result. Even though Shanti never told Vijay the brand of the test kit she used, Vijay was aware of it. When Shanti confronts him after realizing this, he suffocates her and kills her with a pillow. Vijay escapes from a window to avoid the approaching policeman. He returns to his car to witness people removing his body, believing him dead based on his lack of response. He shouts when Shanti, who appears next to him, informs him that he ought to have come back when he had the chance. A wealthy former monarch of rural Rajasthan, Tilchata Suraj Singh, Kumud Mishra, resides in a palace with his spouse and stepson Anku, Seshan Nadav. In addition to his comment your favorite sequence in this movie recap with time snaps. Thanks for watching this awesome recap. Subscribe for regular movie updates.